There are Democrats that would have you believe that Joe Biden's losing it, that he can't complete a sentence, that he's slow, that he's low energy. They would also have you believe that he's been hit dramatically in the polls. Things have really dropped off since that debate. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, none of that is true. Case in point, Joe Biden's in Detroit yesterday. He gives a speech. Joe was absolutely on fire. He didn't miss a step. He was a fucking beast. He went after Donald Trump hard. And you know what? The crowds have been more sedate with Joe Biden because Joe Biden's a low-key guy. But Joe Biden wasn't low-key that day, and that fucking crowd was electric. The other thing we're seeing is the more they go after Joe Biden, the more his supporters get pissed off and push back. Now let's talk about the polls. They would have you believe that the polls tanked for Joe Biden after the debate and since that time. It's not true. The fact of the matter is the polls have barely changed and in a lot of cases have improved for Joe Biden, like in some swing states. I heard people suggesting that Joe Biden's approval rating was 35%, and that was reason for him to drop out. Well, that's not true either. The fact is Donald Trump's approval rating is 35%. Joe's is 42%. Now, I will grant you that 42% approval rating's not a great thing, but it's a lot better than Donald Trump. And Joe Biden didn't tank in the polls. My question here is, why are these Democrats lying? Why are they fucking with this election, the most important election we will experience in our lifetimes? And they want to somehow undercut it, undermine it. This is very interesting. A lot of people think it has to do with money, and I tend to agree with them. Joe's in a weird position. He's got nothing to lose. He's been more a centrist, but now he's talking about crazy shit like taxing rich people and giving the middle class a break, forgiving loans and getting better health care. Why, that crazy motherfucker. Well, I tell you who thinks he's a crazy motherfucker, the wealthy, whether they be Republican or Democrat. So they can talk their shit about Joe, but Joe's doing well. He's got more support than ever. The polls are fine. Nothing has dropped off. And you Democrats and Republicans and media, you're about ready to find out what it is to fuck around and find out. Because when Joe wins the election, you're all going to have to face that motherfucker. And he's got nothing to lose, but you do. Count on it. We'll remember who all you motherfuckers are, and you will pay the price in the end for being a traitor to your own party and to being fucking losers. We'll keep the list. I'll keep the list, and I'll bring your names up every motherfucking day.